Wacha tunua signal, nataka kwanza.
Yes. Hawa and that team. This team and that one.
So there's no specific person because of course I always give them a seat.
Yes.
Okay, so good
Those are the chief. So sasa umefanya nini sasa? Naona ina respond.
But as long as it's standby, it's not on record.
Simkuja huko. Itaanza tu when you are ready. Itaanza tu. Haini record zai. Yes. Yes. Come to answer. Vote of thanks.
You know, once Dr. Klebi has the mic, we can't, nobody will
Then
get
he
it.
knows. Okay.
At what point ndio nitadungwa sindano?
After wameongea wote na ribbon imekatwa. The ribbon ikishakatwa nitaenda.
Watu wote wataenda.
Watu wote wataenda ndani.
But I don't need to say anything.
Yeah, wewe utasema kitu. Wewe unaenda tu, will be quiet, composed. Hautaogopa injection kama ule kijana kule mzee wa Malaysia. Sana. Lakini it was definitely played. Yeah. One of the things tutatusaidia kutrack nyao wakishapewa hii mic, unajua wakiona iongee
Watajua ni TV kutoka TV.
watajua Kai. Karing. There's another one.
Leo picha
services.
Hospitals, yeah.
House in order.
Okay.
Sawa. Niko on eh? Sasa utabidi umepasa sauti. Because hii tu ni hii. So itatoi sound kubwa.
Kama haina nini.
So itabidi umesonga tu karibu.
I'm preaching. And I've forgotten the verses. The Bible verses there. Okay.
Fanya hivi. Anza kutoka. Na ukianza kuongea watatoka. Sasa hivi hakuna mtu atatoka. All guys to order. Anza watatoka.
Okay, good afternoon. Please come to this side. We want a view on that side. The speaker will be standing there. Please move. Please move to this side. Okay. Marion, please. If you can move further. Ndio washike hapo. How is everyone? I have a mic without a speaker, but it's on social media, so it's not a toy. My name is David, head of retail from Goodlife. I'm here to honor this occasion and to welcome all of you. At this juncture, I am excited. I'm happy about each one of you having taken their time to show up at this event after being called within such a short notice. So it is my pleasure to welcome Justin, our COO, who will be introducing our team. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, David. This doesn't work, does it? Okay, I'm Justin Melvin. I'm the COO. I'm basically just going to introduce our team. We have HR manager, Ruth, is with us today. We've got Aman Kalpan, our CEO. We got the money man, Chris Keogh. Where's Doctor? We got Dr. Robert, who's our chief pharmacist. We got David, who's in charge of retail. Who else we got here? We got Marion in charge of a lot, but basically making the stores look like they need to look and doing all the merchandising, and in charge of the category for personal care and beauty. Who else we got here? We got Frida, who's in charge of our online stuff. So she's working with Lancet to get that out. We're launching basically tomorrow online. Yeah? We got Judy and Flora, who are the RDMs. They've each got 14 to 15 stores to manage. Okay? And Michael's introduced himself. Michael's part of Leapfrog, so he's our backer, basically. Welcome. Oh, and Marion, our PA. Sorry, Marion, who's put this all together for us today. Karen, I'm still calling you Marion. Oh dear. I'm very bad at names. I said I shouldn't be the one introducing everybody because I get everybody's names wrong. Anyway, welcome. I'm going to hand over to Aman now. No, I'm going to hand over to one of you to introduce us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. The Lancet team, we have, sorry? My name is Edwin Masanga. I am the BDM at Pathologist Lancet Kenya. So, Business Development Manager. Thank you, Doc, for assisting. Quick introduction, we have Dr. Ahmed Kalebi, Group CEO for Pathologist Lancet East Africa. We have Johnson, our CFO. We have Dr. Rabia, Head of Molecular Pathology. We have Dr. Cole, our Managing Partner from South Africa. We have Dr. Hari Prasad, our Group Chairman from South Africa. We have Hamis Muya, who's in charge of Goodlife, Lancet At Goodlife Partnership. We have Hezron Waweru, Wycliffe Sewe, Beatrice Olwoch, Wilson Masharia, all from the business development team. They are the brains behind all this. We have, we also have Stefan, Stefan, a partner from Saba. Who else did I miss? Who did I miss? We have Jason, our quality manager, Kenya. And who else? Who else? Yes, I think that's all from our team. We have Mark from the digital department. Boniface and from Goodlife. These are our support staff at the Goodlife pharmacies. Thank you so much.
Well done, you did better than me.
So thank you. Let me mention about the expectations of the day. There will be a ribbon cutting at just the door. There will be a cake cutting, and one of us will be going in, a team of 6 will be going in for testing for professional services and for what Lancet had to show, which will take just a few minutes for that to happen. One thing to mention is about the hashtag. We have Frida. It is Lancet at Goodlife. The art is AT. It is not the symbol. Hashtag Lancet at Goodlife. Kindly, if we can keep this live online, that will be awesome, so that as you're running this through, because it's live in other platforms as we are talking. So at this point, again, Justin will welcome our boss for a short comment. I have to learn to welcome you.
Thank you, David. Thank you very much, David. Okay, I'll just keep it. Thank you all for coming. For me, this is quite an important event because it's the union of 2 large organizations within East Africa. I remember my first meeting with Dr. Kalebi. And Kalebi, first let me thank you for doing this. Yeah, it's yeah, good. So I remember my first meeting with Dr. Kalebi in December, just before Christmas. And we're like, how is this thing going to work? How are we going to manage to bring these 2, let's call them animals, in this room and make it work? And as we can see today, it has worked. We have locations that are already functional. It's taken a lot of hard work from both the teams, both the Lancet team, the Goodlife team as well. Karen, I wanted to thank you for stepping in after we had a little bit of reshuffling. Karen is the coordinator from Goodlife, and she's been running the project along with David for the stores and along with support from the rest of the team. For me, it's all about patient safety, about patient care, and how we can bring together 2 organizations to provide the best for the patient at that particular point in time. Quality is one of the fundamental pillars of both our companies. We thrive on quality. We make sure that the patient gets the best that they can, the best that we can provide in that particular point in time. I'm extremely confident that Goodlife and Lancet both do that. That's the reason we went into the partnership with Lancet. I can stand here, hand on my heart, and say whatever services we are providing with Lancet, they'll be at the same level of quality that we provide anywhere else, at any of the other labs, at any of the other pharmacies. There should be no distinction between these 2 organizations as they enter into this relationship. Dr. Kalebi, I wanted to thank you personally for being there, for being supportive to the team. We both have a young team, We are trying to mentor our staff. We're trying to get the best out of both the organizations. So thank you for all that. Justine, thank you for your support in terms of getting the product out in the market. You guys have just done an amazing job. We'll continue working on this relationship. We hope to build this trusted brand, this trusted product, so that everyone can benefit from this relationship. Yeah, so once again, thank you very much. I think it's been a good journey, yeah?
So thank you, Aman. Another loud of applause. I think he deserves that. I was looking for the owner of the house, Brian, the branch manager. We are proud that we are nearly 40 stores as a company. Eh? I didn't say 40, I said nearly 40. Yeah, I just wanted to show you the boss of the house. It is an honor. Brian, please come. Brian represents other young managers that we have in our teams that have made us who we are today, that we are not worried when we have things to implement in the stores. Please say hi to the team.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy as a branch to have you come to our branch. And thank you for the good work you're doing. We hope we will succeed in this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Good. At this point, I'll welcome a young man by the name Sewe, who will be introducing the Lancet team.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Yes, already the introduction had been made. Okay. So, okay, good. Already the introduction for the Lancet team had been made. Maybe one thing that I should put across, I have received a call from one of the government officials saying that how comes you are starting what a wonderful event without singing the national anthem. So without much ado, I'll just welcome our MD, Dr. Ahmed Kalebi, for the remarks. Put your hands together as we welcome Dr. Ahmed Kalebi. Good.
I'm told this is a prop, but it's also recording for voice. I doubt, but anyway, I'll play here. And sorry, my voice is gone. I've been having a bit of a flu. But I think, first of all, it's been quite an exciting journey. Since most of the people here are the Lancet and Goodlife team, I think I should share this. We've come quite far. When this whole thing started, I could get a sense of people on both sides saying, what's all this about? Why do we even have to do this? And you'll see the emails, and till now, there's still this push and shove. When you do a press statement saying Lancet and Goodlife, when it goes to Goodlife, they change it and says Goodlife and... when you say, but at the end of the day, I'll say it's a partnership that is meant to break barriers. It's going to change the game. We are not the first to do it. I actually have my colleagues from South Africa, Dr. Hari Pasada and Peter Cole. In South Africa, Lancet is located in Clicks, Pharmacy, and Dischem. Although here we have exclusivity with Goodlife, and it was very easy to do that because the story goes that Goodlife took over from Mimosa. Mimosa was one of the first stores that Goodlife partnered with and took over. And back then, there's a gentleman called Chris Gitonga. I think he's still with Goodlife. If you know Chris Gitonga, he's a man with a taste for quality. And whereas everybody else was going to open pharmacy stores in corners and, funny places, Chris was among the first people to open stores in high-end malls and locations. And back then, it started creating a certain brand. But I can tell you, it's the same thing with Lancet. Everybody always wants the best. But for us in Lancet, we cater for everybody. We cater from, I say we're like Coca-Cola. Whether you want to drink from the kiosk or in a 5-star hotel, it's all along the chain. But it doesn't work like that for lab. If you look at it from the lab perspective, somebody once told me, let's come and open in Lavington. We partner with them. We open in Lavington or in Isili. Of course, I chose Isili. Because Lavington people have money, but hardly do they fall sick. And when they are falling sick at the rate of 2 people in 1 acre. While in Isili, it's... So our drive as Lancet is always been to go for the masses, to be quite honest, because that's where the need has been. But I've always eyed locations where Goodlife goes, because I go a lot to Goodlife. I think almost all the time to Goodlife, especially the one at the junction. So it was very easy for me. I think they have my membership number there or something like that. So when a man came to see me, I get this, it was a call. A call, and he says, I'm a man from Goodlife, the CEO. I know Dr. Olale, Felix. So I thought, it must be one of those Felix gimmicks, sending somebody to come and harass me about PE and ventures and all that. But anyway, since it was December, he caught me at a good time. I usually work over the Christmas period, because that's the time when there is no traffic, it's quiet. So I told him, come over. And he comes over and he says, I used to work as the COO of Aga Khan. I'm like, what? Where is this story going to? Anyway, we are looking at partnering with you for the stores. I said, done. I actually shook your hand immediately. I said, that's what you want? Done. Because it's something we had been thinking about ourselves. How can we partner along these lines? What I can say is that Goodlife has created a brand for itself. And the brand is growing. And it's catering for a niche market, but not only for them. I know you guys talk about the middle class and the upper class, but everybody will still go to Goodlife because it's associated with quality. And I said we work with anybody and everybody, but coming into Goodlife, it's one thing that will allow us now to be closer to the people in Lavington, in Karen, in Greenspan, in Westgate, yeah? And that's our endeavor. But as you know, for the laboratory, when it comes to lab testing, it doesn't matter. Our result is the same, whether you are the president or a pauper. Yeah? Our machines don't distinguish because blood is blood, stool is stool. Yeah? And I can tell you, we've had very high VIPs, not the president. We have had VIPs with worms. You know, somebody's complaining of something. And then, how could I have gotten worms? You know, how could I have gotten Trichomonas vaginalis? If you don't know, go look it up. I am. But at the end of the day, for us, is the quality, and that's why our quality cuts across the board. From our main laboratory, which will serve most of the Goodlife facilities, to our branch laboratories that are all ISO 15189 certified. I think we have the highest number of ISO 15189 certified laboratories. We become associated with that. And of course, as you guys all know, we tend to have favorable prices, although people tend to think that we are a bit expensive. But quality is not cheap, as you know. But now that we are coming to Goodlife, we thought of increasing our prices for the Goodlife clientele, because the partnership is not cheap either, because these are good locations. But a man managed to convince me and say, let's keep our prices the same. So whether you walk to Lancet in Goodlife or Lancet in Isili or Kawangware, you will get the same level of service as far as quality is concerned. But the one thing you won't get in any other place is the ambience that comes with Goodlife, the atmosphere, the location. And that is what we are really selling, to be honest. And how it works is that we are targeting everybody and anybody. Not only people who have prescriptions, going to their doctors. So if you went to a doctor in Nairobi Hospital in Aga Khan, you don't need to go back and queue where everybody else is coughing and you get another virus. Yeah? Get out as fast as you can, come and do your tests at Lancet, and pick your prescriptions from Goodlife. That is basically the model we have. But there are other things that we are also planning to roll out. Wellness. You know, we want everybody to be conscious of their health. You know about the car garages. Now you can just, car clinics, you can just drive in and have your car checked. You can walk into Goodlife anytime and have your cholesterol checked, blood sugar checked. We want to make it as easy and accessible to the public to be able to access our tests. But also, there is other things. For example, we introduced the self-collection for HPV testing. Dr. Rabia is actually our molecular pathologist, but also in charge of marketing from our doctor's team. And what we are trying to do now is to say, to empower the patients, you can walk into Goodlife, Lancet at Goodlife, and say you want a particular test done. Somebody will be able to advise you through our network of pathologists. You'll be advised right at that spot. And this is something we are planning to roll out across all the 39 sites, including in Uganda. So we have already done 6 sites as of today. 2 are being rolled out in the next 2 weeks, and we are planning to roll out at the rest of basically 2 every week. Some sites will be having drop-off points. Others will have fully fledged labs, like fully fledged collection points like what we have here. And the man standing behind there, Jason is actually a quality assurance officer. His job is to make sure that the quality of everything that we do, doesn't matter whether it is from Kawangware or Goodlife, is the same, if not better. And it took us a bit of time to open, and people are not understanding why, but we needed to make sure all protocols have been observed in terms of quality. And Jason has managed to get all our sites now inspected and accredited by the Kenya Medical Laboratory Technologies and Technicians Board. I know many pharmacies run side labs, but they don't have the licenses. They don't have the registration. We went through the protocol and made sure we did the right thing. So the pharmacies, our labs at Goodlife, they are all meeting the same standards, at least category B or a category C facility. So it's been quite an exciting journey, although I told my team this is just the beginning. We are looking forward to a time when more of our clients will be coming through such facilities rather than coming through the clinics, because that's what we are trying to promote. As they say, pharmacy, health, and beauty, and it cuts across the board because we also do drug testing. We do therapeutic drug monitoring. We just introduced one of the biggest platforms in the country. So we will soon be introducing therapeutic drug monitoring clinics, and we'll be working a lot with you. And of course, when it comes to beauty, you need to be healthy to be beautiful. So I think we are, it's a brand association, and as our IT team has done, there is a Lancet at Goodlife branding that is, you'll be seeing it quite a lot. You can see it right there, Lancet at Goodlife. Although when you are doing a hashtag or when you are doing you have to remove the at and put AT. We couldn't really fix that, yeah? But I think this is just the beginning of a journey, and I believe that in the next 1 year, we'll be seeing a paradigm shift. As Goodlife expands, we have committed ourselves to go with them. Our next site is actually in Nanyuki, and these are areas where we have never been to. We have never been to Westgate. I mean, I think we don't have any operations close to here. Our closest operations is Parklands, because we have a lot of doctors who sends samples to us, and we have clinics like AAR that sends samples to us, but this allows any patient to easily access. So we are in Westgate now, Ridgeways, we are in Karen, Greenspan, Valley Arcade, and Rupa Mall in Eldoret. So we look forward to changing the game, changing the rules of the game and making this thing work. And I know Aman didn't think it will be this difficult and this complex, and almost gave up at a particular point, maybe thinking that maybe, but here we are, and I think we might see other people trying to copy us, but they'll never be able to get the same test. So ours is to make sure we deliver the quality. I know in the program I was asked to invite my senior colleagues to make a speech, but they said, you do all the speaking, which I've done, but I'll ask them to just say hi. Peter and Harry, please. Peter, Harry. Yeah, Peter is our group managing partner from Johannesburg, South Africa. He is a chemical pathologist, and Hari Prasad is our group chairman. He's a histopathologist like me. Maybe they can say 1 or 2 words. Yeah. They just heard about this Goodlife thing, and now it's when it's hitting home. I hope they finally realized it was a good concept.
Well, thank you, Ahmed. I think we can't add much more to what Ahmed and the others have said, but just to wish you all good luck, and I hope it grows. I hope the testing and the pharmacies grow together, and we'll be watching with interest and visiting hopefully in a year's time, and we'll see a successful operation. So thanks very much.
from my side also, Ahmed had promised us that he's going to do all the talking, and as you can see, he loves to talk, so. But he's a good talker at the same time. But I think it's a great symbiotic relationship between two good brands, and I hope it grows from strength to strength. Both brands are, I would say, relatively young, and I think I'd like to see it growing across the entire East African region. So good luck to you guys, and you have to work hard, and all the best.
And last but not least, I want to acknowledge two people. Where is Eunice? Eunice, she's quiet, but she's our Iron Lady. She's the one behind, she's our country manager and also our chief technical officer. She's the person behind all this and the one who is supposed to make it grow and work. She's been with us since the beginning, now 9 years. Eunice Ombati, thank you very much. And Hamisi, yeah. Hamisi is our technologist and now going into the marketing team. He's in charge of Goodlife sites in Nairobi. The Goodlife in the other locations will be directly under the regional managers on that side. And I keep teasing them and saying, we want to see this place overflowing with samples. But they couldn't really start because we are not launched. So now with this launch, Edwin, Justin, we want to see the numbers. So good luck to everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I've realized he's a speaker. And thanks for that. The future of partnerships looks great. So welcome. We are going to the next session, and that is cutting the ribbon. So there is Aman and Kalebi will lead the team in this. There is another camera on the other side. I think these guys are ready. So we'll cut the ribbon from here. Then you and your team will proceed to the room. There will be a patient there to showcase what we have. But the rest of the team will remain on this side. And we'll still need the... It's not a dummy. In a record.
Okay. The man is the host. Sorry, because you are the host. It's supposed to be is it supposed to be handed over?
Sorry? Come, let's we'll do it together.
All right. So how do we make this live? Karen, how do we make this live? Who is cheering? So on the count of 3, don't cut yet. So this is to announce the partnership of Goodlife and Lancet. On the count of 3, 2, 1, go. Good. So please your way to the consultation room. Yauko.
Where is Ruth?
Our patient, eh?
I think
she must be. Okay. I hope inaingia vizuri. Okay. So Lancet is now at Goodlife. The experience of Goodlife. That's our consultation room. Welcome. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Please come in, then I'll introduce. If we can have more and pass the team. So we have our consultation room and our phlebotomist. Remind me your name? Makori from Lancet. These are some of the things that he'll be doing. So this is just to showcase what we have and that this thing is real, it's happening.
when we're opening Village Market with Lancet?
No, they did.
Okay. You just mentioned we should be there. I'll check with Karen.
Village Market washa install Lancet.
Do you know when it's planned?
I can check.
Karen, see if we can accelerate that and get it quicker.
Okay.
Yeah? Make it more of a priority.
Do I know you? Tunakutana kwa hizi meetings.
Wewe unaitisha list.
Ni sisi.
Ni wewe
we need to action David. So I believe we are good with that. As I continue, you can go to the cake cutting. So please, let's proceed to the cake cutting session. Huh?
So, Beatrice, after the cutting,
Karibuni sana. And thank you for gracing us. Edwin, Sewe, you want to run this?
Sorry?
You want to run this? Tukimaliza cake cutting tunaenda vote of thanks.
Vote of thanks.
Yeah.
Vote of thanks.
So cake cutting ni Beatrice na Karen.
Okay.
Beatrice ni huyu wenu, Karen ni huyu wetu.
Hello guys. Hello guys. Are you ready? Yes. Good. Now we are going to the session for the cake cutting ceremony. And I would like to invite, I would like to invite over Dr. Kalebi and Mr. Aman, who will be helping us in the cake cutting session. So you can just, yes. Hello guys. We're in the cake cutting session. So there is this Swahili song which goes like this. Okay. Sorry. Okay, good. Okay. Sorry? Oh, you move this way for the banner. Are you ready for the Swahili song which goes like kata keki siyo ugali? Are you ready? Let's go. 2, 3, go. Kata keki siyo ugali. Kata keki siyo ugali. Kata keki. Kata keki. Kata keki siyo ugali. Lancet at Goodlife. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Okay, good. Wow. Okay, good. Now I'll invite over Beatrice. We'll be taking over together with Karen to serve us the cake. Thank you so much. closing remark.
Just take let's take the whole group. Edwin. Robert. Johnson. Eunice. Where's Eunice? The team. Let me go back. Break the bed.
Swipe. Achukua. Apate clean shot.
Piga tena?
Nini?
Piga picha. Sawa.
Who's Dr. Robert? Who's Dr. Robert? Huyu hapa.
Oh, sawa sawa.
For the closing remarks, eh? For the closing remarks.
Okay, so closing remarks.
Irene, how are you? Enda home, enda home. Nasikia. Unaanza? Unangoja? This Frida.
Wale jamaa watatoroka. Wale watatoroka. Wale watatoroka. Unajua Peter Kola wasting time. Ndio hao washaenda.
Hivyo ndio wameenda na wameenda.
Ai. Una expect huyo jamaa, unaona hata huyo jamaa mmoja ni huyo ndio Stefani, huyo ndio Mbosso. Huyo ndio Mbosso.
Director ama huyo.
Huyo ndio Songo kupita hao wako nao wote.
Na wale wenye wanakuja next week.
Huyo ndio sasa the real Songo wa the whole Lancet sasa. Vile Peter Kola alikuwa.
Na wao wenye wanakuja ni wakina nani sasa? Managers.
Sasa wana manager wanakuja kuonyeshwa business na kuachiwa. Sasa tunaweza letea ule tutakuwa tuna report.
Wapeane vote so that people can enjoy themselves. Watu wanaenda.
It is the main deposit.
And
it's dead.
a time.
Hello, hello, excuse me everyone. Hello, are you getting me? I would like us to have a vote of thanks and closing remarks from Dr. Robert, so that immediately after that, all the visitors can leave at their own pressure, okay? At your own pressure, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as we welcome Dr. Robert. Dr. Robert, please come and give us the closing remarks. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Wow, this is such an exciting moment. First of all, I'd like to thank God for giving us this opportunity to actually partner with Lancet. We'd like to thank also the Goodlife and Lancet management team. Karen, great job. Frida, Brian, the team from Lancet as well for making all this possible. Thank you so much, everyone, and looking forward also to all the customers who will come. So thank you so much for this partnership. God bless. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. You can now enjoy your snacks. Asanteni sana. Okay.